It's October 16th, 2025, and this is a fig that generally is one of my faves, which is typically in my top 10. It's called Israeli Black. I just picked this. We are late in the season. It was 39 degrees this morning, and it's in the low 40s right now, and I just picked this. It has a translucent neck. It's drying on the tree, or has dried on the tree. No cracking. So what's the gamble today? The gamble is that we just haven't had enough heat to create sugars. But this one has been in a pot, and I've been moving it back and forth into the sun, getting as much sun on the tree as possible, trying to increase my chances of having a tasty fig, because typically when you're talking about 30s for nighttime temperatures, it's not going to be the best fig in the world. This is gorgeous. This is such a great variety. Let's give it a try. Super creamy. Very light seed crunch. It's not extremely sweet, but it's moderate sweetness. So somehow this one has kept enough sugar, and this is more or less an exception to the rule. But you see how it was dried. That has something to do with it, being dried on the tree like this, and my little shuffling it around in the sun to give it as much heat, because we're getting up to the mid 60s, 63 today. Beautiful fig. Pretty tight eye. I taste strawberry and maybe a little honey in there. Let me give it another try. It is really good, surprisingly good for this time of the year. Now, does it have as much sugar as a fig that ripens in warmer temperatures? No, but it still has plenty to carry it. And it's got this very nice mixed berry, with strawberry being the strongest component. And I know what this tastes like when it's really warm. And it is phenomenal. It's better than this, although this is still a very, very acceptable fig in my book, which is unusual for mid-October. When we have our cool temperatures in the evenings, we start to deal with moisture here in the Pacific Northwest. And there are little tricks you can do. I put this under an overhang at my house, so that when it was raining the last several days, it stayed dry. And I think this is our third day of sun now. So those extra last few days of sun, moving it around into the sunshine, I think has helped. But when you've eaten a lot of figs, the more figs you eat, you'll understand that these late figs are still really good. I'm not going to say they're terrible. This one is quite good, but it's not like it is when it's warm. When it's warm, you get more of that intense sugar, which almost amplifies the berry flavors as well. Can't do better than this for ripening, right? Look at it. Look at the translucent neck almost kind of melting away. No cracking. Small eye. You know, I did everything I could, and I got a good fig out of this. Did I get my typical awesome fig from Israeli Black? No, but it's a really good fig. So this is one that I'm glad to have in my collection. I think I have 3 in 7 gallons. So this one, I set an air layer last year off of my main tree, and I had 3 branches that were growing really low to the ground. I set an air layer off one side, and I just kept it in a 4x9-inch tree pot in my garage over the winter and planted it into a 7-gallon pot, and I'm getting figs, which is awesome. I mean, from such a young tree. This will go from 7-gallon next spring into 15-gallon, and it will become part of my keeper group of 15-gallon pots. Okay, Israeli Black, just a phenomenal fig. And pretty darn good for mid-October. No complaints here. Okay, we'll see you on the next one.